Hello everyone. So this is Shanna. It's 24th December today, so Christmas Eve, and I thought it'd be good to share some of the vegan Christmas related delights. Mainly, I would say food that I had a chance to try in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully, it gives you a good Christmas vibe and maybe even some ideas for Christmas next year that you could try. So let's go.
Hello everyone. Now I'm on my way to Genesis. Every year during the Christmas period, they have this special Christmas dish, um, which is like a something like a meatloaf look-alike thing, but of course in their own interpretation. And I do enjoy that. Um, so I'm walking to on the way there to the restaurant to try that out. See you soon.
So here is the at Genesis vegan restaurant. Their Christmas special. I understand they have this on a yearly basis. I think. Um, and basically it's like kind of their version of a meatloaf, turkey meatloaf with millets, salads, and coupled with the cranberry sauce. And it's a set with their corn, kind of like a corn chowder soup. I also added one slice of like a so-called vegan sausage, and that makes the plate look very full. Um, I for the soup, it's I would say quite okay. Uh, I recall it was served a bit like lukewarm, which was a bit pity. But the dish itself, I really like the amount of like salads, the amount of vegetable that was there. Um, and the flavor was quite subtle. It wasn't too overpowering in terms of the sauce and the seasoning of the so-called the turkey meatloaf. And the main thing for turkey meatloaf, if I recall correctly, was basically the mushrooms and nuts. And they really took a lot of effort and to really roll it up in the beancurd rolls and somehow bake it or grill it, which is much better than like deep frying.
Hello. This is Saturday, and I'm on my way to Lilac Oats to try their Christmas three-course meal. Uh, Feeling a bit excited, but also not sure what to expect. So yeah, hopefully things go well. Hopefully I can enjoy the. I think I ordered the cauliflower on beetroothummus, and the rest is kind of standard. So let's see what I get.
So Mary Greenwich, everyone. So this is the name of the drink. So basically, as you see, it's very festive. There's three layers, starting with the mixed berries, topped with oat milk, and then last but not least, the thick layer of a green tea. I mean matcha powder. Um, I wouldn't say it's amazing flavor, but it's definitely a feast for the eyes.
So this is the starter or the soup of the three-course Christmas meal, the tangy pumpkin soup, I believe. And I really like this particular starter out of the whole three-course. Reason being that you could really almost like taste, almost visualize the pumpkin as it is because the texture was really close to a mashed pumpkin. And what was very good was they splatter the balsamic vinaigrette. Well, I think that's what they splatter to give that tanginess and that gives a really depth in the layers of the flavor from the sweet to tangy to savory. And the bread was great as well.
Okay, so this was the main course of the Christmas meal, and it was basically a roasted cauliflower sitting in a bed of like beetroot hummus with other vegetables in place. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about this dish. I think one thing was when it was served, it was about room temperature. So I think they maybe have forgotten to serve me like timely. But other than that, I do like all the char grill areas of the cauliflower. Maybe it's just my thing. and how you can like sweep up the beetroot hummus with the slices of the cauliflower. The only strange thing for me was how it didn't seem to be baked through very well. So there was like juices flowing all around. I don't know whether that was meant to be or not.
Right, so walking towards plant food now. Eh, they have a couple of Christmas, I wouldn't say dishes, but more like desserts and drinks. And yeah, I wanted to try that. So looking forward.
Right. So the one of the specials is the pumpkin pie. I actually not sure why pumpkin is a Christmas special. It felt more like Thanksgiving to me, but in any case, I will eat. And I especially I do like this. It does look a bit and taste a bit dry at first bite, but as you bite through, somehow the juices come through, and then the key is also to kind of like swipe the coconut cream across the dessert so that that moist really gels together with the pumpkin, and everything is in perfect harmony. So Christmas dessert special number two is the hazelnut oat muffin, and I really like this on my first bite. There was no need to consider. It was like Ferrero Rocher in another lifetime without all the like refined sugar and preservative and all that. There was a lot of hazelnut, and the thing is, it's not overbearing because the top is like blended. So I believe blended sweet potato or maybe coconut milk, with hazelnuts and cocoa, and the bottom is like the oat muffin. So they are gelling together.
So I'm here at Telok Ayer area, and I think that the Lentilloaf Cafe has like some Christmas specials, and I really want to try them before they get sold out. So yeah, see you soon.
So this is their lentil loaf with mashed sweet potatoes sitting on a bed of like vegetables. And you can see it's covered with like this homemade cheese sauce sprinkled with pine nuts, or is it walnuts, and the cranberries. Oh, what really got to me was this burst of like nutmeg that kept coming time and time, with every bite, and like it's so good.
Right. So that was a good portion of the food that I had during so-called the Christmas season. Um, and now just like going through the videos and looking at what I ate and then thinking through what I was eating, I really feel like I feel like eating some of those foods again, but I probably don't have the time or the capacity in terms of a stomach capacity and also like time to go out again. So I'll be keeping some of my flavors maybe till the next year, and we see whether um, we have another chance to relook some of these foods, or maybe there might be new things that might come up. Who knows? So all right. Hopefully this is a good sharing, and have a very good Christmas and a start to the coming new year. Bye.